What is going on, everybody? Here, and Once Human has added loot crates to the game. Let's talk about it. Let's see what you think, and I want to tell you what I think. Like I said, Once Human's added loot crates. Now, the way that this came is for the PYRO glide. So the PYRO glide, I moved my camera over here because I thought it was gonna be less in the way. It looks like I'm more in the way now. There we go, boom. PYRO glide is now available, but it's only available via a loot crate. Now, let's talk about the loot crates, and I want to know your input. I'm conflicted. I'm a little conflicted here. I don't like loot crates. The get-go, the initial gut reaction. I don't like loot crates. I don't like the chance thing, but I want to talk about it a little bit more. So, we have the PYRO glide. We have the probability guide. So basically right in here, a Life Forge collection item is guaranteed every round up to 30 times. No duplicate of Life Forge collection items will be drawn. All Life Forge collection items are guaranteed within 5 rounds. You can draw from loot crates up to 150 times. Okay, so each round is a round of 30 draws. So one round is 30 draws. You are guaranteed one of these Light Forge items for every 30 draws, which means you could draw up to 150 times if you don't pull any of these on your own. Now, it does say that a Light Forge item cannot be pulled again. So you don't have to worry about pulling, you know, two of these, whatever. So you will only get one of each one, if that makes sense. Now, the reason that I'm a little worried about this, and I just don't think the reception is going to be good right off the bat, is one, the price. So it is 160 premium currency to open one, well, you know what? Actually, this is also the weird thing. This is also a weird thing. It says it's 160 premium currency to open one, and it says it's 1600 premium currency to open 10. However, it is actually not. It actually costs these Light Forge ingots up here. So if you're familiar with Genshin at all, basically you're spending this money to buy an ingot and then using the ingot to open this. So realistically, this doesn't cost 160. It costs one Light Forge ingot. So if I click on this, or Christians, sorry. So you can buy Christians right here, and basically, like I said, 160. It's 160 of these Christians to make an ingot. So you can't buy just the ingots, you know. So you have to buy the Christians to then convert 160 of them into one ingot and then use the one ingot. Well, anyways, so 160 a pop is pretty pricey. The only way to really get the 1600 that you need to open 10, because if you want to open 10 at a time, so you have to do that 30 times or 3 times for the 10 pop. But if you wanted like 1600 of these Christians, you're going to need you're gonna be looking at a $30 pack here, and that's going to give you 2280. I guess the actual best option is probably, I mean, you're probably looking at, I mean, one of these higher tier ones, but just because you're getting the extras. So like, I don't know. Like the $100 one is probably like technically the best thing, but like, I don't know. And let's talk about the rewards that you actually get from these, because I did a 10 pull. You can see that I already have one of them unlocked here. Basically what happens is you do a pull and you get one of these random items. As you can see, I basically have everything else other than these top ones. And that's where my issue comes into play. There is so few items in the pool that basically your first chest, I guarantee, your first 10, if you do a 10 pull, your first 10, I guarantee you'll get duplicates. And once you start getting duplicates, you're going to start getting these fragments, these little like Light Forge relic things. So every time you pull something, you're going to start getting those. Now you can turn those into more pulls, so you can make another ingot right here and then pull again, you know, to do singular pulls, whatever. You can do those there. But the problem that I have is that the pool is so small. It's a catch-22. The pool is so small that you're spending your money basically on just getting the pulls. So like when I spend those 30 pulls, I'm not even going to get anything from anything else. I'm only going to get more pulls. Like I'm literally just trying to pull for these now. Whereas like other games, they still give you like other cosmetic items. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not enough cosmetic items here to count for 150 pulls. 100. There's literally one. How many items do we have here? We have 21 items total. 21 items total. Well, I say 21 items total. I guess that doesn't, no, that is 21. No, it's not even 21, it's 20 because this doesn't count. So 20 items total, not including my axe that no, yeah, that's 20 items total. 150 pulls for 20 items total. You're gonna be getting, all you're gonna be pulling for is the fragments to get it over and over and over again. That's what I don't like. The fact that your money is going to nothing. If you at least if there was like 100 different cosmetics to be pulling from, and every time you open a crate, like it was different cosmetic items, you know, giving you something in return, that would be one thing. But the fact that you get almost everything off of your the first 30 you get, you're gonna get almost probably everything. You're probably gonna be done. Like I did 30. I literally did just 30. I have everything except for these top 7 right here. And actually, I could buy this one right now if I wanted to for 3 of these credits. So like you're literally going to be only pulling for fragments. Now that the bright side of that is that you can use those fragments right here directly to get these items, which is nice. So 650 in order to get the actual pyro glide itself. I believe each duplicate blueprint you get is 2. So if you open a 10 pull, it got all duplicates, you would get 20 fragments per 10 pulls. That is not going to add up very fast, is it? No, it's not. So that's my problem, is there's just not enough loot there to be had. Because once you start off and once you get your first things, all you're gonna be getting is nothing. You're gonna be getting nothing back to back to back. So I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if I like this. I like I said, I think if they had more, I think if there was more items in here to pull from, I think that would be one thing. But the fact that there's so few items that they should have just, this should have the possibility to get any of the blueprints or any of the not the blueprints but the cosmetics, any of the cosmetics in the shop, you know what I mean, like any of the pieces or whatever. Like if you're going to be spending that much money, you should be able to have the option to at least pull from some of the other stuff. Like this model right here, I don't think it works when there's just not enough items here. And I hope I'm making sense, and I hope I'm like portraying this correctly, because the amount of money to go in for 30 draws, so it's 4,800 crystals in order to get the full 30 draws. So you would have to buy this in order to get a full 30 draws, and then you'd be able to still draw some more. But what I'm saying is that that's $100. That's $100. And what do you get out of that $100? I can show you exactly what I got out of the $100. This is what I got. I got a sticker, an emote. I got 3 crates, skin crates. I got a hat keychain, this keychain, an emote, a keychain. I did get a skin for the MG4, which actually looks really cool. A skin for this hat. I did get, this is the first Lightforge item, you know, the Pyroglide stuff. And then I got this. Like, that's it. That is what essentially my money went to. And now, if I did it again, I'm not going to get any of that. All I'm going to be getting is a chance at these 8 or these, 2, 4, 6, 7 items. I'm going to get a chance at those 7 items. And I don't even have it, like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like it's worth it. So I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. I'm not trying to bad talk it. I don't normally have issues with this kind of a system, as long as there's enough items like to be had. You know, if give us more items than just like the 20 possible items, or make it, you know, 15 draws, you get one of these, because then it's just, I think it's just too expensive for what it is. So I know we were all expecting this to be on the wish machine. I was too. And I actually even like this. I like this outfit too. Like, I think that outfit's cool. I will tell you right now, out of all of these items, the ones that I want the least, I don't want this thing, this constellation light thing. Like, that's no thank you. The axe I really didn't care for, and this one I don't really care for either. I really just wanted these two, and I think that's what everybody's gonna want as well. So I don't know if I'm probably not gonna try to get them, because it's just so expensive. If I went for all of these right here, if you wanted to wail and just wail on this thing and get everything, how much money you're gonna have to spend here? Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Assuming you do 150 pulls, you're gonna need 24,000 coins. So 24,000 coins. Your biggest and best bet is gonna be the 7880. So you're gonna have to spend $300. $300 in order to whale and to get all of those. If you wanted to just spend and you got 0 luck, and the only way that you ever got these 5 items was from the having you hit 30 every single time, you're looking at about $300. You're looking at having to purchase this 3 times right here. So that's wild. That's absolutely wild. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I'm just curious. I want it, but how bad do I want it? Also, the other thing, I don't think you can get these in game either. See, that's the difference with the Genshin, is Genshin actually has like daily missions and stuff like that, where you can actually earn the premium currency that you use to pull for characters and pull for the premium stuff. But this game doesn't have that either. So I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. See you guys in the next one.